Hello and welcome. You're watching the Property Show West Edition. I am Shweta Kothari and I have with me Naimunisa Khan, Head Research and Consultancy South, Lysis Forus. This is the show where we help you make right decisions for your property choices. But first, let's take a quick look at the headlines. Having taken a hit by the government's demonetization move, developers now offer price protection schemes to woo home buyers. But should the home buyers take the bait? We find out. 2016 may have been a difficult year for real estate in general, but private equity players remain bullish throughout. A look at the top PE deals this year and what is in for 2017. A home for every budget in Thane, starting at a very pocket-friendly budget of 30 lakhs. And affordable projects from reputed developers in Pune. Also on the show, prime property options in Navi Mumbai under 55 lakhs. Well, our very first caller, Ajay, joins us on the phone line. Ajay, welcome to the Property Show. Please go ahead with your question.
Hi, thank you for taking my query. I just wanted to know about the property that I have selected in Palatial Phase 2 by Madhavji Shriji. My budget is 1 crore and I just wanted to know the basics. How is the builder in terms of reputation? Is the project clear in terms of paperwork?
Well, Naimunisa, Ajay is looking for a property. He has already selected one in Palatial Phase 2 by Madhavji Shriji. His budget is about 1 crore rupees. He has some general queries with respect to the background of the developer and the quality of construction in this particular project. What do we have for him?
See, Madhavji Shriji, in fact, he's well known in the industry, almost has 3.5 decades of experience in constructing roads and a lot of other government projects that he has done. In fact, only in 2002, they started as a real estate developer and they have completed 3 projects in Kalyan by the name of Madhav Shrishti, Sanskar and Madhav Sankalp. So if you have any queries related to the kind of the specifications or the quality of construction that he's providing, I would say that you should definitely visit these projects. In my opinion, he's a good developer. The projects delivered by him are also of a very decent quality. And in fact, this particular project, I think it's located in Godbandhar Road and it's offering a decent price for a project which is going to get completed by the end of 2018. In fact, if you look at the location itself, if you're looking at Godbandhar Road, then it's a very strategic location in Thane. Like in terms of connectivity, it scores 10 on 10 with its connectivity from Eastern Express Highway and its close proximity to the Western Express Highway as well. So I think location-wise also, it's a good location. Project is good. So we're definitely going to give you a go-ahead on this project. But let me share some data points with you about the Godbandhar and the Thane West market. If you look at the available supply, it's around 24,000 units, which is quite huge. And in the inventory overhang of this market is around 87 months with an weighted average price of around 9,500 rupees per square foot. So I would suggest that if you're looking at an investment in this market, then consider it to be a long-term investment. But I'm sure it's definitely a very good long-term investment because in terms of social infra, everything, malls, from schools to IT parks, everything is coming up in Thane. And if you're holding on to this property for the next 4-5 years, you'll definitely get a fruitful return on this property. Currently, the price appreciation in the last 2 years has been only 2.5%. And yes, if you want to compare any other projects with this particular project, I think we have shortlisted Vijay Oravia and Lodha Amara. Vijay Oravia, in fact, is on Godbandhar Road itself, and Lodha Amara is towards Kolshet Road. In fact, the reason why we selected these 2 properties is because even these 2 properties, just like Palatial, offers compact ticket sizes which will fit perfectly in your budget. So I think yes, you can also look into these properties if you can wait for possession by the end of 2020 as well.
So Ajay, as Naimunisa mentioned, you're getting a particular project for a very attractive price, so you should hold on to this property. Also, Thane is a very good location. You're getting a price appreciation of about 3%. So this is definitely a project to hold on to. The project Palatial Phase 2 by Madhav Shriji Group is located in Thane West. You're getting a room here for about 8,999 rupees per square foot, which is approximately 9,000 rupees per square foot. It is about 1.6 kilometers away from Hiranandani Hospital, 2 kilometers from Universal High School. The construction is in mid-stage and possession is expected by 2018. Project has all good amenities. However, we also have two more recommendations for you in this particular budget. The first is Vijay Orovia by Vijay Group. Prices here are about 8,500 rupees per square foot. It is built on a 34 acres of land. It is about 7 kilometers from Thane railway station, 1.5 kilometers from Godbandha Road, and project construction is at early stage. Possession is expected by the end of 2020. This project too has all basic amenities like cricket pitch, half basketball court, multi-purpose court, among others. Our second recommendation for you is Lodha Amara by Lodha Group. You can get a flat here for about 8,300 rupees per square foot. It's built on 88 acres of land. It's barely 4 kilometers from Eastern Highway, 5 kilometers from Thane railway station. Project construction is at mid stage and you can expect possession by 2020. This project too has all good amenities. Next, we have an email from Vinay who's written to us. He's looking for a flat in Navi Mumbai. His budget is about 55 lakh rupees. What do we have for him, Naimunisa?
Okay, if he is looking in Navi Mumbai at the budget of 55, I think he can look at Kalamboli micro market because it will suit his budget perfectly. The weighted average price here is around 5,600 rupees per square foot versus if he looks at Vashi or Koparkhane, it might be very expensive for him. So I think Kalamboli will be a decent location. It's on the border of the urban sprawl. It is getting engulfed in the city in terms of social infrastructure also, like there's D-Mart and all these shopping related activities and schools are coming up in this area. In terms of connectivity also, I think Kalamboli scores very good points because it's it's located very close to the NH4. The Kalamboli station and bus stand are also very share good connectivity, like they provide good transport connection to the other parts of the city. In fact, the best buses also go up till Dadar from Kalamboli bus station. So your connectivity in terms of road is also very good. So I think yes, definitely you should look at Kalamboli. Looking at the data points, the currently available units are around 698. So there's limited supply in this micro market. The annualized returns has not been very exorbitant. It's around 2%. But as and how this location develops and the social fabric in this location develops and the density in this area comes, we are certain that this area will definitely see a good appreciation in the future. So you should definitely invest here. In fact, the projects that we are recommending you are a mix of under construction and ready to move projects, depending on how you want to make the decision whether you want to enter a project at the under construction stage and then wait for the appreciation to happen over a period of time, or you want to get into a ready to move in property and fetch good rental income out of it. So yes, the project names are Ambika Heritage. In fact, this is next to the police headquarters, and the D-Mart and super specialty hospital, bus depot, everything is in close proximity to this project. Then the second one is Green Escape Eternia. This is towards Roadpalli. In fact, the Tiara Mall is very close by from this project. And then there is Amarante. Amarante, in fact, is very close to D-Mart and the Citco water tank area. And it is also, like, there are some towers which are also in ready to move in stage in this project. So you'll definitely be able to crack a very good deal in the resale market in this project if you are a good bargainer. And this is a buyer's market today. So I think you should definitely give a try to Amarante as well.
So as Naimunisa mentioned, she's given you a good feedback as to what project you should look on for. But here's what we recommend you. Kalamboli as a market is just about fitting into your budget. It's also a very attractive location, and you can get a 1 or 2 BHK option here. For a 2 BHK, you might want to shed in some extra money, put in more further few lakh rupees. But we also have 3 recommendations for you, and here they are. Ambika Heritage by Ravechi Group. It's a single tower located next to police headquarters. You have a super speciality hospital, D-Mart, and it's at a 2 minutes drive from Mumbai-Pune Expressway, 5 minutes drive from Kharghar railway station, and 5 minutes drive from Mansarovar and Khandeshwar railway station. Project is under construction and possession is expected by early 2018. This project has all basic amenities. Our second recommendation for you is Scape Eternia by Scape developers. You can get a flat here for 6,700 rupees per square foot. It's developed on 1.5 acres of land with 5 towers. Project is close to Kharghar railway station, which is at 4.7 kilometers, Dhanvantari hospital at about 2.5 kilometers, and Tiara Mall at 4 kilometer. Project is under construction and possession is expected by 2020. This project too has all basic amenities. Our third recommendation for you is Amarante by Neel Siddhi Builders. Prices here are about 5,300 rupees per square foot. This project is available in the resale market, so you can definitely have a look in there. This project is spread over about 7 acres of land with a total of 19 towers. It is located just off Mumbai-Pune expressway and is very close to D-Mart. It is being developed in phases and phase 1 is ready to move in. Amenities include podium and landscape garden, clubhouse and AC gym and a pool among others. Now, if these are the kind of advices that you are looking to buy, and if you have any buying or selling related query, then do write to us at property@ndtv.com. But do not forget to leave your full name and contact number, and just like always, our team will get in touch with you. Next, we have Neeraj Chos on the phone line. Neeraj, welcome to the Property Show. Please go ahead with your question.
Hi, my budget is 65 lakhs. I'm looking at House Life Republic by Palatial Phase in Hinjewadi. I want to know if it's worth investing in this project, or should I consider other options in nearby areas like Kurd or Baner?
Well, Naimunisa, Neeraj is looking for a project in Kolte Patil. Actually, he's already chosen one as per what he's written to us earlier. He's chosen Life Republic. His budget is about 65 lakh rupees. What do we have for him?
So I think the project that he selected, Life Republic by Kolte Patil, I think it's a branded developer. The location is good. Hinjewadi, the Hinjewadi IT Park, the Rajiv Gandhi IT Park is the main growth driver of this location, and it's because of a lot of IT population only that the residential demand in this area is increasing. So I think in terms of developer, in terms of the project, township level project, 400-acre property with residential, commercial, retail outlets, restaurants, and everything that you can under the sun that you can think is there in this project. So we'll give you a go ahead on this project. The price is also very reasonable. In fact, I think few towers are already complete, while some of them are still in the initial stages because it's a huge township. So yes, a go ahead for the project. And when you look at the location dynamics, I think the inventory overhang is around 37 months, and the weighted average price out here is 5,100 rupees per square foot. So I would suggest that in terms of an investment, look at it as a slightly long-term investment, because this area is yet to develop. Like the area around it is still in a developing stage, and the social infrastructure is not completely developed. It's still in its initial stages, but it has definitely seen significant improvement in the past few years. So I would say the region to the east of the highway, which is on the Wakad, Baner, these are developing faster, and most of the people who are working in Hinjewadi, they flock to these locations. So if you can increase your budget a little bit, maybe you can move into these areas as well. But in your budget, I think Hinjewadi is good. And in fact, if you are looking at Wakad, then you should stay tuned to the Property Show, because we are going to cover Wakad in the next query. So you should definitely look at the query and understand the projects that we are recommending in Wakad. As for now, we are recommending you 3 projects in Hinjewadi, which is one, Life Republic, we are giving a go ahead, and the other 2 are Pebbles High Mount by Mittal Brothers and Milange by Rama Group. This is in fact very close to the TCS and Cognizant as well, and both these projects will get completed by 2018. So yes, I think it's a variety of choice for you.
Well, Naimunisa, there has been we've witnessed a demand shift towards larger residential units in Hinjewadi, to be particular, and also there have been significant government initiatives in this area. So would you say it's the next hotspot in Pune?
Well, it definitely is the next hotspot in Pune because it is on the verge of growth, in the sense there's already an economic growth driver in this market, which is and it is not a speculative demand. The demand is because of an IT growth, and as and how the IT will grow and the density of this area will increase, because till now Wakad, Baner are the ones which are on the urban sprawl, and the urban sprawl is growing towards Hinjawadi, and it's eventually going to meet with the city limits. So once that happens and the land availability and the density, the land availability reduces and the density increases, this is definitely going to see a very good appreciation in future.
All right then, it's a go-ahead for your choice of Life Republic, Neeraj. It's developed by Kolte Patil, and you can get a flat here for 5,300 rupees per square foot. It's a 400-acre township and just very close to Bangalore-Pune bypass, which is at a 7-minute drive, and Mumbai-Pune expressway at a 15-minute drive. The construction is in mid-stages and possession is expected by 2019. Amenities include school, museum, organic farming and agro institute in this particular township. However, we have two more recommendations for you. The first is Pebbles High Mount by Mittal Brothers. Prices here are about 5,500 rupees per square foot. It's being developed on 12 acres of land with about 5 towers, and it's about 7 kilometers from Mumbai-Pune bypass road. Construction is at an early stage, and amenities include all basic as well as luxury amenities. Our third recommendation for you is Milange by Rama Group. You can get a flat here for about 5,000 rupees per square foot. Prices vary. Project is spread across 11 acres of land with about 7 towers. Construction is in mid-stage and possession is expected by end of 2018. It is very close to TCS, Cognizant, Infosys, among others. And amenities in this particular project include clubhouse, coffee lounge, restaurant, cafeteria, court, bar, lounge, among others. Moving on, despite a number of home buyers being on a wait and a watch mode post demonetization, there has been no drop in home loan inquiries, and that's according to the managing director of HDFC, Renu Sood. Speaking to NDTV, the HDFC MD says they do not anticipate any drop in property prices, and this is quite contrast to the popular belief. Take a look.
Let me now ask you about real estate sector. You know that post demonetization, almost all sectors have been affected because of this, and real estate sector is no exception to it. So how long do you think it will take for this sector to recover?
Anybody's guess, honestly, it's very difficult to say. I think the positive of it is that, we get calls for people for loans. We get calls every month. We get people coming onto our site. Nothing has changed there. As far as the interest of people to buy homes, to try and locate a property, still continues to be very good. Yes, definitely, for the time being, there's a lull. You must always know whenever there's talk of property prices are coming down, interest rates will come down, every buyer waits. I don't think property prices are going to crash. At the high end, yes, you might see some rationalization. People are waiting for interest rates to come down, but having said that, most of the loans today are on variable rate basis. So even if the rate does come down 2 or 3 months later, customers get the benefit of it. So I think it's a short-term phenomenon. Our need, our requirement, our shortage is so high that I don't think people will wait more than 3 to 4 months before they start coming back to the market.
Against all the expectation, the recent RBI monetary policy, the lending rates were not brought down. And do you think in future, if they bring down the lending rates, the banks will pass on the benefit to the end user?
Well, I can talk about HDFC, and I can say that we have in the past, always whenever it was possible, we have always passed, any benefit that we are getting through an interest rate rationalization to the customer, and we will certainly do that. I think, it really is dependent on your cost of funds. As the cost of funds come down, we are able to pass it on. And I think we'll certainly continue to do that.
Ma'am, lastly, I would like to ask you your message to all the home buyers who are very uncertain after demonetization and they are literally sitting on the fence when it comes to property purchase. Your message to them.
My message to them is that property, if you're going to live in a property, I think there is no time which is a better time than today. I think if you look at India's population, if you look at the rate at which urbanization is happening, if you're going to be a real user of a property, I don't think you should ever, put back your decision by years. A couple of months, maybe, but certainly not by years. And I'm very convinced that middle income India, low income India, it's a long way to go. And the sooner you buy the property, the sooner you save your rent, the better off you will be.
Well, that's the HDFC MD busting a very popular myth about demonetization, that it will bring down rates, but that just doesn't change the fact that home buyers are sitting on the fence and are not ready to buy homes in the hope that property prices will come down. In order to get these uncertain buyers back into the market, many developers in Mumbai have come up with price protection, also known as the price assurance scheme. Ashwini Priyolkar has the details.
When the prices rise, you benefit. When the prices fall, we compensate. Several such price protection or price assurance schemes are doing rounds in Mumbai's property market post demonetization. Many big developers like Lodha, Radius, Runwal, Ajmera and Prajapati have put out ads asking people not to hold back their property purchase in the hope of price correction. They are asking people to buy property, and in case the prices do fall, they will compensate them.
We are offering them that if they are buying at a particular lump sum cost and similar flat at the similar floor, if we are selling at 1 year down the line, if we can prove that we are selling at a lower price than which was given by them, then we will pay the difference.
With this kind of assurance, this kind of impact coming from developers, it gives the confidence to the buyer that at least I have been assured, I have been secured.
Developers are communicating about these schemes to their prospective customers through social media and emails. Some of them are also willing to give their customers in writing that if there is any price correction, they will honor it. All this seems to have instilled some confidence into the home buyers.
Since it's been more than about a month and a half, people are coming back because of these assurance schemes given by the builders. We are seeing the clients coming back.
But is there any catch to such kind of schemes? What are some of the safeguards you as a home buyer should take into consideration before going ahead with such schemes?
Such contract won't stand in the court of law also. That is another difficulty. What buyers will have to insist is, you give us a specific scheme. Now, such contract will not be concluded contract also, because they are very vague and uncertain. Suppose you buy a flat in Andheri and the price of the flat is say 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 rupees per square feet. That is, if you agree in the agreement, then the agreement should say that at the time of possession of the flat, if the price will be reworked on the basis of the concluded contract in that month.
If brokers are to be believed, thanks to such price protection schemes, the inquiries have gone up by almost 50%. But as a buyer, before going ahead with such schemes, it is important for you to do your due diligence. In Mumbai with camera person Atiq Khan, Ashwini Priyolkar, NDTV.
Well, that's developers trying to hold on to their loyal customers. Time for a quick commercial break, but on the other side, why were private equity players bullish on Indian real estate in 2016? Also coming up, few more affordable housing projects in the Mumbai region. Stay tuned.